Today we're making a Spanish torta, which is like a thick crustless quiche, although it is lighter than a quiche. It's made with sautéed broccoli and a clothbound cheddar. And if you've never had clothbound cheddar before, you're in for a treat. Young cheddar wheels are wrapped in muslin and then aged for over a year. It turns out that cheese that is deep, pungent, tangy, nutty, complex, with sweet caramel overtones. And it makes this torta very special. Let's make it. I'd like to show you a little trick. If you cut a broccoli with a knife like this, all the way through, you see so much of the little tiny florets end up on the board. What I like to do instead is to cut the stem halfway through and then pull it. And as you see, all the little tiny flowers from the broccoli stay right where they are. So you have much less waste. To blanch the broccoli, fill a bowl with cold water and several ice cubes. You've got your broccoli over here and your boiling water. You're going to add some sea salt to your water and then the broccoli, and you're going to submerge the florets and blanch them for 2 minutes. Our 2 minutes are done, so we're going to scoop them up and put the broccoli florets in the cold water bath. When they've cooled, and this will take about 30 seconds or so, you can mix them around the cold water like this to cool them a little faster. But once they cool, you can just drain them and put them on a clean towel or on paper towels. These gorgeous cayennes are from my garden. My little plant is so prolific that it gives me enough cayenne peppers almost to cook with the whole year long. I dry most of them, but in the summer and the fall I love to cook with them fresh. And today we'll use a small one for our recipe. Cut the stem off and then slice the cayenne in very small slices and then finely chop. Make sure to wash your hands thoroughly after handling cayenne, and if you have sensitive skins, you should be wearing gloves. Heat a large skillet over medium-high heat and add the olive oil. Then add the cayenne and the garlic. Now saute for a few seconds only. We want the cayenne and the garlic to release their flavor, but we definitely do not want the garlic to brown. Add the broccoli. Toss well to cover the broccoli with the flavors, the garlic, the cayenne and the olive oil. And saute for about 2 minutes to warm it through. This step is going to add so much flavor to our torta. I like to use a non-stick spring-form pan for this recipe, but even with a non-stick surface you need to butter the mold and then flour it. Once the mold is buttered, sprinkle it with a little flour. Don't forget to get the sides. And then get rid of the excess. I like to do this above the sink. It's a lot easier to clean up the mess. Place the flour in a large bowl, add a little bit of the milk, and whisk until smooth. You need a little more. The idea here is to get rid of all the lumps. So whisk until very smooth. Alright, so now we're ready to add the balance of the milk. Now add the cream. The eggs. The salt. And a little bit of black pepper. Remember, the broccoli is spicy, so we don't need to add too much black pepper. Now whisk until well blended. Now add the Parmesan and that gorgeous cave-aged cheddar and the broccoli. And now stir the whole thing until well incorporated. The batter is quite liquidy, so make sure to place your mold on a jelly roll pan. You probably will end up having leaks while it's baking. And now pour the batter in your mold. And make sure to even out the ingredients. Look at this gorgeous torta. And let me tell you, it smells even better than it looks. Now make sure you let it cool for at least 15 minutes before you serve it or unmold it. Enjoy making your torta. Bon appétit!